Hey folks, this is Mr. O, and I'm just going to take this brief moment to introduce a music software program called Tonic for all of you because it's an excellent music practice tool that you can get for free. So I'm going to show today just two main features of this application. One being you can create your own practice studio, and the other being that you can go in and listen to anybody in the world who's practicing. As you can see, if you look down at the bottom of the screen, it says 112 people are practicing right now throughout the world that's using this app. So it's gaining popularity. It still has a long way to go, but it is really cool. So let's jump into it. Right now you're seeing my avatar, Mr. O, and you can have fun by upgrading your different clothes and different items and things like that. So my account name is Mr. O, and I'm going to go down to right where it says not home, not live now, but I'm going to click on that button at the bottom to create my music private studio. So I'm going to click on there, and then it asks, what are you practicing? You can go ahead and kind of add a piece or technique if you wanted to. I've been working on the Clarinet Concerto by Spohr, and I can make my studio practice open to the public for anybody to listen to, or I can make it private. For this demonstration, I'm going to make it private. So I'm going to go ahead and click private. My instrument is clarinet. I can write something to the audience, but there is no audience, right? So I'm going to hit continue and then open private studio. And then it counts down, and there you go. It shows my little avatar there practicing. And then on the upper right hand corner, you can kind of see the time clicking away. And that is a main feature why I use this application, because you can kind of track your practice time. Now, you can use a lot of different items, but what's special about this is that you can kind of build up your own experience the more time that you're practicing. And if you look down at the bottom, you see next to the happy face there a record button. So as you're practicing, you will have the chance to hit that button and then go ahead and hit record. And then you can kind of record right within your own practice space, and it shows 7 seconds, 8 seconds. I'm going to hit save, and I can kind of write down what it is. I'm going to skip for now, and then that kind of goes to your home screen where you can go back and listen to that and kind of, evaluate how you've been doing, things like that. Okay, so also in your private studio, you can, if it was public, then people can leave comments like while you're practicing. Great job with your tone. And now I'm just writing to myself, right? And as people visit your room, they can leave comments for you. And it's just a really great community that is supportive. Let's see what else you can do. If you need to take a break, you can go ahead and click where it has the timer going, and you can go ahead and boost your studio with experience and different items and things like that, or you can just take a break. if you don't come back to the app, your private studio or your studio practice room will just automatically shut down. So it gives you 5 minutes to go get a drink of water, whatever you need to do, and then break, join back in, and then you're good to go. When you want to close down the studio completely, go ahead and click the X button on the upper left-hand corner there, and then you can go ahead and close studio or keep practicing. It says you're so close because you need to at least practice for 5 minutes before you can start getting experience. And so now I'm going to go and kind of navigate over to where we can actually see where the people are practicing and what the experience and how that's organized within this app is used and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close the studio. So that's one main feature done, which is creating your own room. Now I'm level 7 right now, and if I go ahead, you can see I'm in the Sapphire League, so I'm looking right below my feet. I'm going to click on that, and the league just started a few hours ago. I did practice today, and I can kind of go back and show where it logs down your practice time, but these are all the different leagues up here. Sapphire, and then I think it has Ruby, Emerald, different things like that. So I'm going to go back, and what's cool about the ranking is that each league has 30 musicians in the league, and it categorizes your experience over the course of a week. And it takes the top 7 people and pushes them to the next league. And then it takes the bottom 6 and pushes them back one league. And then the middle group stays within the same league. So let's see if we can get some experience, because we can also get experience by not only practicing, but actively listening to people practicing. So let's go into the live now. Oh, before I do that, I said that you can go ahead and see your practice time summarized. So it said I've practiced right there, 7 hours played this week. If I click on the clarinet that says Fire 7 on the upper right, I normally make my studio private. Each week it shows each day how many minutes were practiced, but then also it kind of sums it up for the week, how many hours or so you've played. So this is just a really great tracker of time that I appreciate. And again, just a motivator for myself as, life is busy, right? So I'm going to go back off and click on the bottom now next to home. Let's finish this up with checking out someone playing live right now. So we're going to go into live, and there are people that you can follow. If you really like listening to someone, you can follow their avatar. And I'm going to click into the different instruments. You can kind of click for different people, instruments, different music, like etudes, scales, different composers. So I'm going to go into instruments. As you can see, cello, we have cello, clarinet, electrical guitar, flute, French horn, piano, piccolo, saxophone, viola, violin, and voice. So all these people are practicing right now. So if we actively listen and go into someone playing, let's pick the French horn player. So 3 people are listening. And I'm going to go into a studio. I'm actually going to join the studio. And as you can see, Emil is the person's name. I can follow Emil if I would like. And then if I click on where it says 4, I can see all the other people in the room that are looking and watching and listening, rather. So you can clearly tell that this person can't hear me. I can only type to this person. There's no voice chat or anything like that. So I can chat, or I can leave like an icon, like a happy face or a thumbs up. And they can stop practicing and comment, and some do. But again, this is just a really supportive community for musicians. Many in college, a lot in high school, middle school, all different ages. So you get the idea. So I'm going to leave this room now, and I should get some sort of experience for actively listening. Click the X. I got 5%. I got 5 XP. Yeah, because I was in there for like a minute, right? And now let's go back to the home screen, and we can go. Now I'm number 11 in the Sapphire League. In my league, if I click back on the number 11, it says how many days are left in the league. Trumpet, violin, viola, scrolling down. So all those people in the top 7 will go to the next league after a week. And then there are 30 people in a league. So right now I'm last place because I didn't practice. I practiced this afternoon, but again, the timing just reset like early evening or so. So we'll get back tomorrow for a full practice session, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So whatever happens, happens, in my opinion, for the leagues. It's just a friendly competition there. It's more, personally, I use it as a tracker of time. Sometimes get feedback if I make the room public. And also I use it for quick recordings, and then I can save those recordings where you scroll down on the home screen and it has the audio clips right there. You can kind of click in there and then it saves all the audio clips. So I hope that this was helpful, and overall, just happy practicing. Software program again is called Tonic. Okay, Tonic, Tonic. All the best.